Good morning, Keith. Hello, Maine. Good morning, good morning. I tell you, when I woke up at 6 o'clock, it was pouring the rain, so this is definitely a much better daylight than I was expecting. Happy Sunday for everyone. I'm hoping your weekends were all great weekends. No, we are headed home, Maine, headed home. We've been out hiking for the last 2 days, so time to get back to the house. I should have brought my pole. It was a little chilly, but I think we could have fished. You guys got plans for today? What's going on with you? Good morning, good morning. Hit those thumbs up, folks. There you go, little family get together. Hello, Damien. We are rolling through the Hocking Hills area. I wish I had another day or two to stop, but I do not. Hello, Mr. Hernandez. Good morning. Gonna make my ride very quiet. Well, Keith, enjoy the ride, sir. Looks like it might be a quiet one this morning. Feels good just to have a telephone service after 2 days. Very spotty down in the hills. Me too, man. More in the daytime than I do at night, but man, sometimes at night when you go a long ways without seeing headlights, it kind of makes you wonder sometimes. My wife tells me I look around too much, but I got things I need to see, you know, like deer and the antelope. I just got a weather update. Yeah, the wife don't look until they are crossing the road ahead of her. We went all weekend, and on the way out, after leaving the cabin this morning, there was 6 of them standing right at the foot of the bank. Hello, Styrofoam. It's a pickle factory, Styrofoam. Let me check real quick. Oh, it just says high of 35, light rain. It's supposed to start raining at 11 a.m. That's probably more or less around the Columbus area. I think every time I change phone towers, that phone will give me a new weather update on the new location. I could be being tracked, I don't know for sure. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Hello, Craig. How you doing? My morning drive is excellent so far, but I've only been driving for about 15 minutes. 3 hours to go. Ohio Travel with Chris. How you doing? Good morning. We are coming through the Hocking Hills area. Good deal, man. Don't work too hard out there, Craig. I seen your Santa hat, gave you a thumbs up, wished you back a Merry Christmas. Well, good deal, man, good deal. It was a little bit back in the hills, but I think we are clearing up a little bit. Craig, I am headed home. We've been hiking for 2 days. Travel with Susie. Yeah, I seen you over on someone else's channel. I am headed back home. We've been down in Lake Hope area, hiking for a couple of days. Me and a friend of mine from down in eastern Kentucky, he came up to visit. Hiking was great. It had its ups and downs, Craig, I'll tell you that. I probably got 3 good little short videos out of it. Pretty place in the wintertime. Telling you, Craig, you're gonna have to take a day off and get out there in those mountains in California and show us a hike. Travel around. We were down at Lake Hope State Park. They have some wonderful trails, and one of these days we're gonna go back and do that backpack trail and camp out on the trail. But it was way too long of a trail for us. Yep, we're getting some bad weather coming through. It's trying to show us that it's actually winter, even though we don't think it is. Got out and about. We actually got out on the old railroad trail and got to see the old Moonville Tunnel down there. Even found a couple of cemeteries back in the woods. Started up back in the 1850s. A lot of history in that area. Travel Susie, do you have a next adventure planned of your own? Anybody out there, if you got an adventure, want to know about it. Especially if you got a channel. Good morning. Well, sorry to hear about that, but family comes first. Hello, Stuart. Happy Sunday morning to you, sir. Family's all you got, man, when they're gone. It's a lonely feeling. Of course, I'm at that age, but I've lost the parents, all the aunts and the uncles, and I've already have lost one sibling. So, I mean, it's comes a time when you figure out, hey, it's your turn, you know. We don't like to be unpositive here, but we only get to borrow this life. So make the best of it, folks. Hang out with all the family, all the friends you can. Enjoy life while you're able to. There you go, man. I wish my grandkids would, well, the youngest are just a tad bit too young. 8 and 5, very loud and very wild. They like to go camping with Grandpa, so they'll slowly adjust. Hello, Jerry. Good morning. And nowadays, you know, you got these high-tech cell phones and all this stuff, so memories should come easy. Back in my day, man, you took a Polaroid picture of everything, and those pictures didn't last very long. Good morning, Lynn. How is Wisconsin today? Oh, yeah. It's warming up a little, Jerry. You got all the chickens watching like an amphitheater out there. Everybody say hello to everybody, folks. Community here. You just don't have to talk and talk to me, talk to everyone. If you guys have got channels you're building up, put your link in the comments. There you go. If it meant something to you, it'll stay with you. Ooh, the ammonia. Did you burn a candle while you were doing it? Yeah, I figured we're about due for another snow here in northwest Ohio too. been a crazy winter so far, but I like it. Jerry, how do you know if Dwight likes the sage smell or not? Well, hang on to it while you can, Lynn, because summertime will be here before you know it, and everybody's going to be back to wishing it was cool again. We just cannot be happy for a person or people. But the springtime was too much rain. The summertime is too hot. The fall, we got to rake leaves. Wintertime, too much snow. I don't think that's, that might be garlic. Yeah, I think I picked you up from, I don't know if it was outdoor living or mainly off-grid. What if it's a vampire ghost styrofoam? You never know anymore. Evil dead is evil dead. A ghost is dead. A vampire is supposedly dead. That's my question. Yeah, well, we had lower teens here for about a week, and then the next week is back up in the high 50s. Of course, the right weather for everybody to start getting sick again, pneumonia. Good job, Jerry. If anybody wants to go over and check out Jerry's channel, now that guy goes on some adventures. And he's always got his friends along, so check him out. Give him a follow, drop a comment. He'll give you a follow back. I don't see Camperman enough to even know what he's doing out there. I would say about 10 o'clock he may pop in. It won't be long, Jerry. You'll be going live. Here comes a camper van now. Buffalo Creek. Man, I just passed a place called Southern Buffalo. It looked like a good place to eat. Good job, Jerry. The wedding is on its way. But I did hear that church was haunted, Jerry, so you got to be careful. Maybe that's where Dwight come from. You notice he showed up about time the church got delivered. Hello, Gone Pots. How you doing? I am headed home, man. It's been a long weekend. Yep, I'm coming up 33. And you're over on 23. Good old flat Ohio here. Good morning, Annie. How you doing? You guys got snow in town? morning. I'll travel back. I guarantee you, Jerry is in no hurry. But it will be fun to go lives and visit Jerry. Good morning, Annie. How you doing? Well, tell your cousin to follow me. I'm on my way back. Yep, I'll be going right through there here in a little bit. Hello, Michael. Oh man, you gotta get it when it's low. I do drive a lot though. I just hate to have gas. How you been, Mike? Welcome in, everyone. Hit that thumbs up and hang out with me. Time is flying by. Only 165 miles to go. I do too. Tums for the tummy. Rolades. But sometimes I just let all of that go and let nature take its course. If anybody is around the Dayton area, I'm wondering if that little, I don't exactly know what that means, but respiratory, I guess. No, it's pretty nice for early Sunday morning. I'm wondering if the Neil Armstrong Museum is open on Sunday. Slow down, people. Bad flu? Okay. Well, I'm hoping you're taking care of yourself. Get rid of that stuff. I should have took this jacket off when I stopped for a cup of coffee. I am headed home. I'm south of Columbus, Ohio. If you haven't been in the last 2 days, I know I haven't had any lives, just some shorts I popped on, but we've been down in southern Ohio doing a little hiking, hitting the trails, wearing out our knees. Did anybody else get out and do anything? Well, I'm trying to stay in great shape. That's the whole ideal about it. I think for 60, I'm doing pretty good. Taking my shirt off here, guys. I'm not drinking whatsoever. 67. Get out and take some short walks. Get it going. I mean, you might go to the gym every day. I don't know. But that is the next step starting on, I guess, Monday. 58. I think I waited just a little bit too long in life to try to get out and run the roads. Married the older girl, did you? Well, very cool. He have family down in that area you visited, or just all the same family? Hello, 80-year-old Adrian. Annie, how's the weather up there? Yep, me too. Annie, you're still young at heart, oh. Yeah. Almost 50 degrees? Wow, that's good. I am hanging here at 39 right now, so it'll be fun to get warmed up before I get there. '72. I mean, and who doesn't want this kind of weather for December? I do. It's got to be getting back up in the 90s down in Florida by now. I haven't seen Putty Cat in a few days. Or Alex or Chris or Batman or any of those others from down in there. Welcome in, folks. Say hello. Hit that thumbs up for me. Hang out with us for a bit. I know it's crazy. But you go 2 hours north and it's terrible up there. Yep, see? 10 degrees difference. Yeah, I can do without the 20s, that's for sure. But I think we're supposed to get a little snow. Maybe we'll have a white New Year's Day. Yeah. That's what they say about Ohio. You shovel snow one day and mow the yard the next. Some people will tell you that it's a conspiracy. Global warming, they're heating the world up and freezing it. Trying to get the older generation to move along. Well, I hope it don't bring snow, Susie. Yeah, I definitely need to mow and get rid of those leaves that the city never picked up. They don't pick them up when there's 5 inches of snow on top of them. Yeah, when I go to Kentucky, I always pass through Waverly. Little town called PP Valley. I met up with my friend down at the cabin. We'd done some hiking, and we just talked about the people that I think he was 2 years behind me in school, but how many people that have graduated with me and have graduated with him, but it's already gone, and some of them, have been gone 10, 15 years already. Just crazy. We just never know anymore. Get on the car. Everybody's going to slam on the brakes. He don't know what he wants to do. Now watch. I get over, he'll speed back up. I guess he'd rather someone ride his bumper. Well, I try my best. I got a wife. I got to get her around. Even though she wants to drive everywhere. "12 mile to the big city of Columbus." Soon, man, technology, they're going to have these helmets you have to wear. A drop-down visor. You have to going to have this helmet on. You have to plug it into your car dash, and it will monitor your speed, analyze your breath, probably even keep track of your bodily vitals. That way it will be an early detection if you're drinking or if you're going to have a heart attack. All right, Susie, appreciate you popping in. Come back anytime, please. As a former one myself, Stuart, when they're nagging, I just have them put them in the trunk. That's the thing about these cars now. They got third row seats, small trunks, so even if you put them in the back, you still get to hear them. At least, you can turn the radio up and that thumping in the back of the trunk would slowly go away. no, I'd say probably after 12 or 13 hours, it ain't that I get tired. My butt gets bored. But a lot of times when we travel, we'll get out, the big buckies and stuff and walk around, stop and eat somewhere. So we'll get out and walk, look around, visit. I'm just happy that I'm still able to do this. I have a few friends my age that either due to illnesses or eyesight, they've already lost their license. I know it's tough to have to get a ride or a chauffeur everywhere you go. Kind of makes you want to just quit going places. Yeah, I know. And that's good. Good questions. Keeping it rolling. I wonder who wrote the book of love. And that's the other thing. I seldom ever listen to the radio while I drive. It's just like a noise that I do not want. Elvis, I would listen to some Elvis. Yes, he was. Too bad he did it his way. I did it my way. And now the end is near, and we will face the final curtain. I don't know if he sung that one or not. That might have been little Bing Crosby. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo, doobie-doobie. Fall in line here, be ridden like cattle. Well, not a lot, but hit speed limit is 70, and you cannot stay in the right lane at 70 mile an hour. You got people fluctuating between 50 and 75 there, so the middle lane is usually my lane. But then you're not supposed to have the truckers in the far left, but sometimes when they want to run 80 and you get people pacing you at 75 in the middle lane, what are you going to do? That's why you just see these guys shooting for the gaps. See, this guy got over to let me on, but the car behind me shot over 3 lanes, is going to pass him on the left. Crazy people out here. Now he's going to pass everybody over there. But we'll hold this lane as long as we can. Yep. We all just out here getting along. Then you get those drivers that just look at me like, you want to merge? I'll merge with you. But it's fun. It's not a game. It's a way of life for some of these people. A lot of people are all slicked up for Sunday wear out here. Looking good, looking good. Hello, Davey. That's what I'm saying, Davey. Watch your mouth or go away. Keep your mama out of this. With a name like Davey boy, what do you expect? Oh boy, we got a hidden message. There you go, buddy. You have got that one right, Michael. I thought that was him chiming in with a nice little tune. I like to give him 3 shots. Hello, Chevy 5-speed. How you doing? How's Texas going on? Deep in the heart of Texas. Anything new, Chevy? It's Austin Powers. We must have hit a low spot because I lost like 12 people. Indiana. Is that correct? I don't even remember if Chevy lives in Texas. I get people coming here that I can just lock on and I know where they're from, and then other people live in the county right next to me. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. There you go. Hello from Tennessee. Welcome in, both of ya. Hello, Cole. You guys know each other, you and Michael? I'm gonna have to try and get over here. No, I'm not. Let them go over there. From Nashville. Plant City, is that also Tennessee? Plant City, Florida, okay. And now you're in Tennessee. Well, what a pothole. You got beauty for beauty, but you're still going to catch those winters there in Tennessee, huh? Ask me that again in 1 month, Mike, and see if I can remember it. Going around Columbus, Ohio right now, Cole. happened to Chevy 5-speed? Are you still here, Chevy? Jerry, are you lurking in there? Two of those little cars went by me. They must be going to a Fiat convention. Well, Cole, I don't watch too much football, but they are on a roll this year. Right lane will end. Merge, people, merge. Fuck this idiot. You don't have to get over, sweetheart. Give a signal and she just keeps right on coming. She's in a hurry. Welcome in, everyone. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. Tell us what's going on in your town today. Say howdy ho and tell us where you're from out there. I can handle this heat on for about 2 seconds. Geico. Welcome in, guys. If you're new, say hello to us. What's going on out there? Another one. They must have had a big sale on these things at Christmas time. Welcome back, camper. I know you never left. Come on, feel the noise. Girls talk to boys. Let's go north. Somewhere out there, I think there's people who just watch the drive lives to get directions. They're mapping the U.S., guys. I'm just here to say that Google is already out there for you. 1-800-BACK-OIL. What's up, Crazy Nut? What's up? What's up? How was your weekend? You funny guy, you. Hello, squads from Canada. Man, I tell you, I have looked for 2 days for that sucker. And he is one good hide and seek. I thought we heard him once. I thought we smelled him once. I couldn't get him to come clean. Or maybe he did, and that's why we can't find him. I don't get to see you pop up very much, Crazy Nut. What time of day are you going live now? I have always been here for you, Michael. You can never lose me. Hello, MS. Welcome in, welcome in. Crazy Nut is shy? I doubt that. I've seen some of his lives. Warning, danger, Will Robinson. Hello, GP. I'm hoping you are walking back from the blind today. Are you dragging another deer? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. She complains you don't talk about your wife on the live, do you? Make your wife get on the live with you. Tell her she can either get on the lives or you're going to video while she sleeps and put that out on a video. Did you get another deer, GP? I am circling the big city of Columbus, Ohio right now. I don't think so later today, unless it's, no, I got some bowling balls to drill up. I got bowling tonight, so. That ain't good. Hello, Doug. How you doing? Sis. Is that Sis? I think it says Sis 13. Circling Columbus. Yep. Well, there comes a time when you're just, I don't think there's ever a time when you got nothing to do, but go put in a day's work and then do what you want. Mine does too, Michael, as long as I ask her first. You know, that was a joke. Now everybody wants to follow me in the middle lane. That's right. He's also known as Funny Guy, Make You Laugh, and he's got a sense of humor, so he should be sharing that with the world. Raining in Michigan. Yeah, the other lady said it was like 31 degrees where she was at up there. She might still be in here. Mrs. Annie said it was 50 degrees in my part of Ohio, so I'll be happy to get there. There you go. Thank you for that, sis. Thanking you for letting him be his own God. Oh, well, that could be too. Turtle crossing. It's actually Tuttle, but I like to call it Turtle. There's been many a woman to drive a man crazy. Snow's a-coming out there, girls. Snow's a-coming. I like truffles. Well, then I'm not coming through Iowa. I was going to stop out to the world's largest truck stop there on I-80, but not today. Well, I won't be coming through there until about June, first week of June, so you make sure all that snow is cleared up. Oh, in a clinically bad way, huh? I know what you mean. You better get that grass mowed today, Styrofoam. The reindeer who went to the dentist. No, you did not, sir. There you go. Did I tell you about the guy who went into the sweet shop to buy some nuts for the family? Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. I probably can't tell it on here. It's a little rough. But anyway, and bought a pack of deer nuts. If I was on TikTok still, I wouldn't care to tell that joke. The good joke, that is, not the deer nuts. On the road again. T-minus 1 hour to Huntsville. Lock and load. If anybody else has got a nice clean joke, feel free to share it. Most of mine are long and drawled out, and I couldn't type that many big words. Because YouTube likes to hide words there from me. Yeah, nothing. You can't tell them like that. Hello, Glenn, how you doing? You didn't like Myrtle Beach? Well, I was under about 14 different concrete bridges on that underpass, circling around slow to get back up here. It should get a little better. Glenn, are you at Myrtle Beach or are you leaving Myrtle Beach? Slow down there, Range Rover. We had an overpass, a bypass, an underpass, a side pass, a long pass, a narrow pass, and they all loop together in one big gob. You mean you left it for good, or was you visiting down there, Glenn? And Michael, we were at Plain City, and that's pretty close to Plant City, only 1,200 miles north. Crazy Nut, did you hear about the guy who wanted to get out of the Army? Maybe he left us, I don't know. Well, welcome in, new folk. Welcome in. If you're new to the room and you haven't said hello yet, raise your hand. The right hand. If you've already said hello and hit that thumbs up, then raise your left hand. Man, look at the snow clouds rolling in here, baby. Can anybody hear me out there? 5 more colors, Jimmy. All right, moderator, let me know what's going on. Well, he is hiding in the background, so I know the chat's working. Talk to us, folks. What's going on out there? Sometimes it just takes a little kick. Hello, Plywood. Welcome in, my friend. I have left your part of the country. Just made it around Columbus. How was your weekend? Good deal, man, good deal. And it was almost warm enough to get outside and do some stuff. A little bit of misty sprinkling around there, but we had a good time. Oh, there you go. If they're young enough, you're going to stay up all night on New Year's Eve and watch. We used to watch the scary movies. I don't even know if they do that anymore, but a lot of people like to watch that ball drop. Myself, I like to sleep anymore. Now we got 362 more days to next Christmas. The countdown has begun. Welcome in, folks. Good morning. Good Sunday morning. Tipper gauge. I heard Nail's getting hammered right now. Shingles, he's just laying around. Every time Nails and Roofing get together, or Shingles, Nails gets hammered. Yes, I admit I got a drinking problem. Hello, Cheryl. Good morning. Sherry Lynn. I know. I forgot. I just read too fast. Plywood is doing good. There you go. Sometimes we just gotta eat. Sherry, how you doing out there? Or over there? Ho ho ho. Well, I was gonna go live and work on the workshop. Toledo. I'm on my way. Pretty close to Toledo. Just coming out of around Columbus, headed toward the Big Lima. Sherry, they calling for any snow in Toledo today. I know we're supposed to get some before the first of the year. It has been kind of a quiet Sunday. A lot of people just passing through, checking us out. That's okay. We like it. Yeah, it was raining at 6 this morning when we woke up. Hopefully we'll hit the 50s today and go on around us. I don't know if me and the wife is going to come up to Toledo on New Year's Eve or not. She hasn't told me the plans yet. Next weekend is hers. And if she doesn't have a plan, then I'll have to make up my own. Probably hiking somewhere, but I'm not going to go watch the ball drop without her anywhere. Hello, Mike. How you doing? I think I used to call you Mike Sharp, but Mike Harp. How you doing, Mike? It's been a while. Doing great, doing great. We've been out hiking for the last 2 days, so I'm a little tired and worn out, but headed home. Prep for the next 3 days of work and try to relax a little bit. They drop a fish in Portland. Well, that'll be fun. Oh yeah. Buckeye Lake is a pretty place. I think we hit that last year with Grand Lake, St. Mary's, Deer Creek, Buck Creek. I'm headed back home right now. About a 2-hour drive from where I'm at. Marysville, Ohio, I do believe. I'm hoping to get this new year kicked off with a lot of product reviews and stuff. I think the channel is slowly growing, but it's slowly getting shared out there. And I do get a lot of emails, but a lot of them are just crap and spam, and I'm waiting on the big dogs, the solar powered places, the generator tools, stuff like that. I would love to get into camping and hiking product reviews, and maybe even some a clothing line for outdoors. We shall see how it rolls. But if there's any outdoor companies that pick up on this live, the chat, the algorithm, let me know. Camping, hiking, fishing, primitive or RV, I don't care. Send me an email. See if I can hook you up with a good product review. Well, I will hook you up with an honest product review. That's the thing. Some people would rather pay you to do the review and you say what they want to say, or they will give you a product and you get to keep it and tell the truth. So come on, big companies, small companies, new companies. We can do this, collaborate, work together. Any other YouTubers out there would maybe want to meet up somewhere and do a little collab, intertwine the channels together. We could do that too. Well, Mike, I'm told the wife that she could decide that this year. So we'll see when I get home if she's made plans or not. If not, I think more or less I would get out and do a little daytime exploring and be home in the evenings. Four days off next weekend, so that's what I'm looking forward to. We used to pick a casino and go there every year and watch the ball drop. We did find out in about 3 years' time that those places are not giving any money away New Year's Eve, so kind of like a clickbait, catchphrase, spam. They're not there to let you win, that's for sure. I know we can't say the G word on here, but every once in a while we will stop in and try our luck. How about you, Mike? You got big plans? I know people out there listening, man. Give up your plans. We need to know. Yeah, well, I used to do that every year too. Every Christmas, every Thanksgiving. I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. I'm really enjoying time off, hanging out with friends and family. We used to go bowling every New Year too in a tournament somewhere, but I haven't been doing a lot of that either. But good luck out there New Year's night. Be safe. Watch those crazies. And we just got 6 more people joining the room, folks. Say hello. How you doing, Sherry? Well, the wife has done that for the last 3 months, and I tried to get her to take a little break. Sherry Lynn, do you have Instagram, Facebook? Hello, Leslie. Yeah, it was a lot worse down in the hills, but we're about up here in level flat, good old Ohio now, so we just ain't seen sun in 2 days. Barely was any sun on Friday. How you doing, Leslie? Where are you from? Yeah, well, the wife does a little posting of her stuff. It's called Black Sheep Crafters. If you'd like to check out some of her stuff, and tell her you heard about her from here. Fayetteville, Arkansas. You guys have been getting doused with the rain down there too, haven't you? Black Sheep Crafter. I know she's asleep right now, but I understand it. She doesn't want me to talk to her while she's crocheting her stuff too. All about the counting the numbers. Yeah, it's kind of like Ohio. Winter one day, spring the next. 50s today and 20s tomorrow. And thank you. She does a lot of resin too. She just went down to Florida for a Christmas party with one of her YouTube people. We had fun. Welcome in everyone. How's your Sunday? We are starting to get a little more mist. And look how dirty that windshield is. You're driving to Michigan or you're in Michigan. Yeah, GP said it was definitely 10 degrees colder up there, a little bit of rain going on. That's right. We're going to do what they say. Can't be done. How you doing, Matthew? Welcome in, everyone. Say hello. Raise your hand if you're sure. What kind of work you do, Mike, if you don't mind me asking? Say hello, Matthew. Get into the chat. I am driving a 2024 GMC 2500. How you doing, Mark? What's going on? I would think so. It's got the big engine, the Allison transmission, gas. Oh, okay. Probably is, Jimmy Dean. How you doing? Drive it like I got a cougar in the car. I gotta go fast. Hello, Ghost. Northwest Ohio. Is it foggy in Georgia? I was in Georgia last week. Gonna have a great video coming out next Monday about High Falls State Park down there in Georgia. Jackson, Georgia. Yeah, it was definitely warmer down there than it was in Tennessee and Ohio and Kentucky. I'm going to say goodbye to you, Jimmy. I think I've blocked you before for the same bull crap. Talk like you're a person or move along. $60 old, baby. Yeah, Jimmy probably is. Hello, whatever. What's going on? One subscriber, no content, so evidently he's been banned and lost a few channels already. He's one of those spam bots out there who just want to get on and aggravate everyone else, but they don't aggravate me. I just block them and say goodbye. But how's everybody else doing today, guys? We don't care where you're from, what you do. You be nice in the chat, and you are very welcome. And you don't have to come in and talk to me, guys. Come on in, talk to other people. Whatever keeps the chat a-rolling and flowing. I bet when I get off this highway and hit these back roads, it's going to be foggy. Ooh. Well, I try to be, Mark. Treat me good and you will get that in return. Treat me bad and I just ain't going to talk to you. I got good people to talk to. Doesn't cost you anything to be nice. Tip a gauge. Well, I am a grandpa of 10. I like to think I'm a good grandpappy. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd want to do. I'm headed home, Nick. We have been hiking for 2 days down in southern Ohio, so I got to get back up here in the freezing rain and snow and enjoy the rest of the year. I'm glad I didn't stop at that other place and go on a hike this morning. No, I'm not a very good Marty Robbins. I should never quit my day job. What was Marty Robbins' famous song? Number 1. I thought, was he kind of like a storytelling singer? Unlike Tom T. Hall was from my hometown, he was a storyteller. Anybody ever heard of Tom T. Hall? Down in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. I like the Steve Martin version of that, where they're all monkeys. I fell in love down at Rose's Cantina. The music would play and somebody would swirl. I don't know. That was a pretty good song. It is getting foggy, thick as pea soup. Well, if you guys are out driving in this fog, stay safe, be careful. It is. Visibility is about a eighth of a mile right now. He's driving a regular truck, 4x4, four-wheel drive. On a dark, foggy highway, cool wind in my hair. I know, I can't be making up my own songs. Well, we got a little breakthrough. A little bit of daylight shining through here. Must be getting close to the coast, guys. I see a lighthouse up ahead. Nope, that's a water tower. Never mind. Don't give up the chatting, folks. Don't let the fog put you to sleep. I like to move it, move it. Keep us rolling, folks. Keep us rolling. That's what I'm talking about, folks. I'm running 70 in a 70 and zippity-doo-dah. I'm riding my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. I get around for a kid, but I don't go too far. I think everyone is having a siesta. Sherry, are you working on that quilt right now? Just nod your head. You got to go, you got to go. Hit that rest area. Or not. Well, it's getting a little bit clearer, but like I say, I'm about to get off this byway and get on the highway. No more divided highway for me. Back in the backcountry roads. Take me home. There you go. That's what my mother-in-law does. She plays, I think it's rook or spades, and listens while they play. Headed that way, Mike, headed that way. I gotta go home, get unpacked, get ready for work. I got bowling balls to drill today at the bowling alley, and then 3 games of bowling tonight. And then it'll be 3 days of work and rest, work and rest. Saying, yes, dear, yes, dear. got about 1 hour and 30 minutes till I hit the driveway. Yeah, Sherry, I never know when she's listening. I think it's safe to say she is not at this time, unless the daughter is working and she's babysitting. I definitely know I have to, yes, I'm going bowling tonight. We bowl every other Sunday. Six o'clock. Well, I appreciate that, Chaz. Thank you for stopping in. A lot of people stop in and don't even hit the thumbs up or leave a comment. That's what it's all about, man. Where are you from, Chaz? If you don't know me by now, I am definitely not a singer, I will tell you that. Albany, Georgia. The beautiful state of Georgia. I was just telling the other guy from Georgia. Welcome back, Mark. And we stopped down Jackson on the way back through, and I checked out the High Falls State Park. What a beautiful place. I'll have that video out on my channel probably next Monday. I am about 3 videos behind right now, folks, and I don't like to put out more than 1 a week. So if you don't mind, go over and check out a few videos. I hiked alone down in Georgia. I hiked with a good friend of mine from down in Kentucky to this weekend. Most of the time I just hike with Bigfoot. I know he's out there. He follows me. Keeps an eye out on me. We went down and hiked with a skunk ape in Florida last week too. Well, that would be week before last now. Yes, he is. Pretty good at hide and seek too. Every once in a while, when I get out in the backyards, I will take out an apple or something and leave it for him. They appreciate that. Maybe they'll be nice to the next hiker that comes through. You're a Bigfoot, Chaz, or you like Bigfoot? I do too, man. I appreciate all the animals, but sometimes, you just got to be in that food chain somewhere. That's the way it was meant to be. And I stopped at I'm pretty sure there's a couple Bigfoot places down there in Georgia on 75. They said they had him, but they did not. One dude had a giant alligator. There you go. And maybe one of these days, old Bigfoot will let me get a little video of him. Miami, how's the hell doing? Underwater Crow. Are they just coming on? Who's winning? Miami, my Miami. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, Mohan. How you doing, Mr. Kumar? How are you doing today, fine sir? Somebody done throwed the toilet off the truck, right in the ditch. Indian Lake State Park. That is a beautiful place also. Good morning, good morning. Hit that thumbs up, say hello, folks. Double tap that screen. You are doing just fine, man. Let the translation do the talking. I can't hear your voice anyhow, but you're typing A-OK. There's a few people on here trying to figure out where they've heard my voice before. Hello, James Ray. I am having an awesome day. The weather's holding off perfectly until I get home. It's not good weather, it's okay weather. We know here in Ohio that it can be a whole lot worse, but we're taking what we can get. We're going to put a smile on our face and make a happy day out of it. You can't take that away unless you punch me in the belly. But I'll still try and smile through my tears, Grandpa. Somebody done poisoned the water hole. I know, sometimes I just go overboard. I will apologize now for that. I am going home. Oh, where have you been, Billy boy, Billy boy? I ain't going to see my wife, she's as pretty as a knife. How about yourself, Mohammed? I know it's getting dark over there. What have you done today? Are you prepared for Monday? Yes, yes it is. Mohan, are you at home or are you at an internet cafe? Pretty old, Mohammed. Old enough to be your uncle. As long as you keep it in Michigan, Mike, we don't want any, but is it lake effect snow or is it actually going to be winter for a change? Is the lake freezing over or has it been too warm? And are you in Upper Peninsula or Lower? Lower. I got her daughter in, Adrian. Are you over above, around Detroit area? Toward the Pennsylvania line? In Detroit, there you go. Hello Detroit, steel mill workers want to thank you for your time. Working 40-hour week for a living, just to pass it on down the line. Sunday driving with the puppy. rumble. Tickles my underbelly. I think that's the first vehicle I've had to pass on this whole trip. Hello, hello, how's everyone doing out there, guys, today? 35 thumbs up, we're doing great. I've only been on for 2 hours. I think on the way down I did a 3-hour live and I barely got 30, so you guys are putting out the effort on Sunday morning. Thank you very much. Electric car, man, I ain't seen Son for 3 days. I hope he's close to home. That's still okay, Plywood, that is right. I mean, I've done lives and only had 5. 1,800 miles in one day, I would not attempt that. In 24 hours time, that would be tough. 1,800 miles at 50 miles an hour is the average of 36 hours if you don't stop. So I don't think that's possible. You could probably get on a well, no, Amtrak, even with the stops they make, is 52 hours for a 1,200 mile trip. So you'd have to get on an airplane, I would say. How you doing, Anthony? Where you from out there? Driving has been pretty great so far. Like I said, that was the first vehicle that I've had to pass. Everybody is scooting along pretty good. I think our friend from India has left us. Yeah, well, it's better than the sun shining in my face all the time, but I do like to see that Mr. Sunshine up there. Warms me inside out. I'm headed home, Mike. Headed home. I will be over near Hudson, Michigan, about 30 miles. Oh, where am I right now? I think that might have been Westminster or Vaughnsville, not for sure. Nope. I am, I'd say I'm about 6 miles from Lima, Ohio. Sometimes I don't look around, I just know the way and I roll that direction. I get off the back roads and get onto the very back roads. Liable to be a little flooding in the fields. I think I will make a quick little pit stop in a little town called Kalida, home of the $1,000,000. That's what I like to call it, by the way. But if I'm still running on live, I should give you a little glimpse of this. I'm sure it's probably packed with people right now. No football game at all. I don't watch very much TV, let alone sports. I used to be watch bowling 24/7. I don't even do that no more. And I like that much more than football. Hello, troublemaker. Good morning, good morning. Hello, trouble. Where you been? How's the weekend been, troublemaker? Who played last weekend? I mean, one team or another does not matter to me. I wish them all luck. I was correct. Westminster would be the next little burg. I wish all good luck and hope them all prosper, but you know, I used to watch a lot of football, high school, and some college, but once these college kids start getting picked up by the pro and the freshman year and awarded these $1,000,000 contracts, and then the game turns about money and not playing football. So I think at a high school level, it's more enjoyable for me, but college teams anymore, and definitely NFL teams, are just overpaid and crazy. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Any children in that group? It's good to see them. You can have Christmas any day. It don't have to be on a certain date. With my kids, it was usually Christmas all year long. Just an adults. Well, that's cool. That's cool. A little more crazy, different type of fun, but still fun whatsoever. That's kind of what the wife does. She has the kind of had the adult Christmas in the morning, and then all the little ones got to come and do presents in the evening. got down on my knees and I began to pray. Oh, all the leaves are brown, all the leaves are brown, and the skies are gray. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Much appreciated. You guys want to stop in on this fine Sunday morning and say hello? It all comes at a price. You got to be nice, you got to say hello, and you got to talk to us. Tell us what you're doing out there. Hit that thumbs up or double tap that screen. We'll give you a shout out hello. How are you? I had 13 cars about a half a mile behind me, and I think all 13 of them turned to come the same direction I did. I'm kind of like the leader at this point. Are we back, folks? Hello, hello. Wow, that was crazy. I think I lost everybody in the chat. Thank you. I could see the text, but I just don't think you were able to hear me. Crazy how that works, but Camperman texted me and I said, yeah, I can see what they're saying. So I had him talking. What just happened was about 5 miles of backcountry highway. That's what happened. Unforgiving territory there. But we're through it now, so. I was hoping roll call would make it through. Well, they're slowly starting to come back in, guys. Did I miss anything important? Thank you, Camperman, for trying to talk to him for me. I'll know never to turn that way again if I'm in another live. Well, I told Mama when I left, the next weekend was hers, so whatever she decides, we will do, but if she doesn't want to do anything, I will probably find somewhere to go hiking. I don't think we're gonna, unless she wants to, go out and stay out late anywhere and watch a ball drop or nothing like that. But sometimes we just like to get away from the house and have fun, but nowadays she may be babysitting, who knows. But next weekend belongs to Mrs. D. rolling right along, less than 40 miles. And whatever you do out there New Year's Eve, guys, stay safe. We want to see you back here all next year. I think I got 13 miles to the little gas station I always stop at. I don't need fuel, but I like to run in and say hello. Anybody else got big plans out there, guys? If you haven't said hello, please do so. Tell us what you're doing. If you got a channel, oh yeah, don't drink at all. Sometimes, if I want to have one or two, Mama will drive. Mama wants to have one or two, she can do that, and I drive. But we are not into that closing down the bar thing. Sometimes we'll have one with a big meal or something. One of us will. We go to the steakhouse. She has a nice drink, and I'll drink a cup of coffee. Because I do like my coffee. And an occasional Red Bull. Gives you wings. And probably a lot of other things. Gotta crack this window for a second and warm this cab up. Tell me, it is cooking in here. I'm finally out of coffee from 8 o'clock this morning. And I drink coffee from daylight till dark. We were watching, I don't know, I think they had a, I can't remember the name of it now. Got the Avengers on it. Whatever that show is. They had 5 or 6 in a row on TV last night when we were sitting at the cabin. I think I got up and had a cup of coffee at 9 o'clock and went to bed. We're back in farmland, folks. Welcome in, welcome in. Surely everybody hasn't said hello and run out of words. Type away, folks. Yep. I've seen where is that at? I think somewhere down around the Tennessee line in Kentucky there. They have a little buffalo ranch. I have never seen one on a free roam. I mean, all the times we have been through all the deserts and we have seen mountain sheep and rams and antelope, pronghorns, several mule deer, one time a bear, but never have seen a buffalo or a moose. Maybe I'm not north enough to see a moose. As long as he ain't close enough to put a dent in my vehicle. Because those big suckers, they don't care where they walk or what they push over when they walk by. Where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies they stay cloudy all day. Keith, you have been here almost the whole life, man. Appreciate ya. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, that's another thing. I have not seen a live elk on hoof out there either. I got a buddy who always wants me to go out and hunting with him, but I don't need to spend that much money on one animal. These small white-tailed deer are getting ridiculous anymore. But I will say this in my own defense. If I do decide to go hunting, the deer will already be donated to Farmers and Hunters Feed America. We have a great little place right here in town that collect those up. And at the end of the season, they do a drawing and give away compound bows, crossbows, hunting jackets. All goes to the hungry, folks. I can't imagine a big elk walking up to me, antlers about 11 feet off the ground. Some places down south, those bears will take care of your vehicle too. Man, don't leave a hamburger in a bag in the back seat. They have the best little door openers ever. Okay, folks, we got probably less than I'd say half an hour. So if nobody wants to talk about the New Year's or the new plans they have, try and get a little camping talk in. When's the last time you went camping? And where's the best place you have ever camped at? If you haven't, where would you want to go? My wife's answer would be somewhere in a hotel. Or she does like the lodges. Maybe that's what she'll decide to do this weekend. Let's hit that 40 thumbs up, folks. Say hello. What we got? 37. 3 more. We can do this. $20 there. Good morning, guys. Good morning. This is Mike from Out and About with MND. How you doing? How you doing? Let me share this out real quick, fellas. So it might just turn the sound off for a second. All right, I'm back. Hello, Sherry. Not a camper. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Me and the wife, I take the RV out sometimes, and you know, she's got one of those big double chairs from Bass Pro Shop that fits just perfect. All of her yarn and stuff in one side and her in the other, and kick up with the feet. True, she doesn't like the bugs and the mosquitoes and all that good stuff, and she really doesn't like to be cooped up inside when it rains and it's a little chilly outside. But I understand all that. And she does take that everything with her every trip we go. Well, we are about to the home of the $1 Million Church. Howdy. All chili, 7 different beans, man. You can see the top of it there sticking up above the rest of the world. I don't even think I'm going to stop. I'm just going to drive right on through, folks. Slow down, it says. Too fast. And the hot dogs have Bush's baked beans. That's where my sister met Chef Boyardee. Well, that little place is kind of crowded anyhow. Man, I had probably 5 miles of bad signal there. That was crazy. Never take that shortcut again. Yeah, you can just cut across my front here. I don't really care. There's the big $1 million church, folks. Money, 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 money. But when you live in a little ritzy town like this, people like to give. Huge. Jeff Boyardee. Chef Jeff. Oops. There we go, folks. Now we can speed again. How much gas was back there? It was $2.87. We've made it to 39, folks. We need that one more. Get rich. Old Buford can almost find its way home from here. Hello, Apostle. Bang, baby. You did it. You did it, sir. Thank you very much. You're the man. We thank you. We thank you. How you doing today? Apostrophe. Tell us about it. Don't do it, little white van. Don't be in that hurry. What a day, what a day. And we still got 13 minutes to spare, folks. Finally. And I thank you all, at least 40 of you. It's been a while since we broke the big 40. Not since the early morning ones. Which, in fact, guys, morning lives will begin again tomorrow at 6 a.m. So if anybody's up creeping around at 6 in the morning, you just tune on in. Camperman told me earlier, Jerry, he's holding at 76 subs. And that guy don't even hardly get on except for a live. I think he's a moderator in someone else's live. Michigan gas station is about $69. Come on. Squirrel Man. We need a Squirrel Man in here. Another Cape Crusader. can't always get what you want. 20 miles to go. 10 minutes and 12 seconds, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It would have been a boring trip without you. Sherry, were you able to find the woman's channel over there? Yep. A mere 611 seconds, 610 seconds. I can't keep up. Nope. Well, if you have you already subscribed to me, I will definitely pass it along. Camperman, do you have black sheep crafters in your repertoire there? I can't do anything on my phone while I'm on a live, guys. I'm sorry, but hello, Rhythm. Northwest Ohio. NRNTHM. Jerry Ginger sent the GG. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, if you subscribe, please go over to the channel and subscribe. Don't do it on the live. If you don't have any content, or if you don't leave a comment on the channel, YouTube will kick you away. Shining, hello, good morning. I was looking for that. You think they would put them in alphabetical order. Welcome in, Shining. Where are you from? What's going on out there? Hit that thumbs up for us. Yeah, that's pretty bad that I don't even have, the wife's channel doesn't even show up on mine. We're going to have to pause here for a station identification, folks. We got us a long black train rolling through. There's a long black train rolling down the line, feeding on the souls that are lost and blind. It comes up under at black, capital B, sheep, capital S, crafters, crafter, capital C, all one word. That's the only way I found it, was to Google her name. Hello, Glenn. I don't know about that, man. Sounds like that's up to your mom. And here we thought Glenn was gone for the day after that morning session we had. But if he's talking about his own, I'm looking for Mrs. D's Instagram thing. I don't think she has anything on the YouTube itself, but Facebook and Instagram. I know Carrington followers are on Facebook, so Sherry, I think if you find her on Facebook first, that would probably be where you'd have to locate her. But thank you. What's happening, Shining? What's up? What has surprised you, Shining? I know what you mean. They're good for the s'mores party. All right, buddy, we're not going to be here but probably 2 more minutes. So you have a great day if you don't make it back in time. Check us out in the morning. We'll be back early. Oh yeah, well, that was kind of empty. Thanks for hanging out, Mike. Two-minute warning. Thank you, Jerry. I don't even know what that means there, Shining. It's the final countdown. 1 minute, guys. 1 is the loneliest number. Uno. Houston, we have a problem. Seems like the wiggling pin has come loose out of the wobbling hole. Marty, the flux capacitor. Up Periscope. Kirk Enterprise. Beam me up, Scotty. Alright guys, we're going to see you later. If they hung on any longer, I'd be fearing for the safety of the crew. So we will catch you guys tomorrow if you're around, guys. Appreciate you very, very much. Have a great Sunday, the rest of your day, and have a wonderful time. Stay safe, stay sound, and buckle up.